Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Well, the Bucks shooting 47%, pretty solid. Alexander is out there with Henderson. Then there's Chris Kaman. Then there's Boss, and it's Smits in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Wafer. Three-pointer. Bayless grabs the board. And here's the break. Here's Plumlee, and that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Plumlee's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Milwaukee. Here's Wafer. Shoots from the line. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now here's Mayo. Pass to Bayless. He feeds it to Henson. And he gets it to go.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
There's the pick. Stripped away. They're running. Here's Vaughn.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Harkless is checked in for Portland. Aminu comes in for B-Train. And he sinks the second. Portland was just fantastic at home last season. We expect that, though, of this team, Greg. 32-9. It was packed each game.
And Kevin, of that 32-win mark, how about that was the fourth best in the entire league. You don't win your division without winning at home, and Portland definitely took care of business.
And there's the call on Boss. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Plumlee dishes to Mayo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock. Now Bayless. And he gets it to go. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Got a piece of it. Here's Wafer. Guarded by Mayo. A nice shot by Wafer.
What a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Fades back, and the Bucks miss again. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Kicks to Henderson. Now the dish to Wafer. Here's the 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Wafer's got 9 points now in the quarter. Bucks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Vasquez. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
That one goes. Count it.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Here's Mayo. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. The shot no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Wafer for 3, and another 3 for Portland.
The switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50. % from the field. Henson with the screen. Vasquez passes to Henson. Here's Plumlee, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game. And in college, guys, Miles Plumlee had an unusual competitor at his position. It was his younger brother, Mason. I mean, they actually had to compete against one another for playing time.
Jared Bayless is checked in for Vaughn. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter. Wafer for 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Mayo, that's good. Well, Greg, going back to those Plumlee brothers you were talking about, there is competition. And then, Clark, you know, there's this friendly rivalry that'll always exist.
Yeah, the brotherly competition, if you will. They have similar bodies and share some of the same attributes as well. Drafted in back-to-back years, both toward the end of the first round. A lot of parallels.
A lot of similarities, you're right.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Portland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance, Clark. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Boss. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Plumlee. With a screen on Henderson. Outside Mayo. He dishes it to Henson. Deflects the pass and stolen by Kaman. Here's Wafer. There's the triple. It's good.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
Well, Gerald, we know you demand a lot of yourself and expect a lot from the team. What is the focus you guys have to keep the level of play up where you want it to be?
We just got to keep working at it. We play really hard, but, so you're going to make your mistakes, but we just got to stay disciplined and keep working with each other.
Playing hard, such a key factor. Gerald, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you later.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire two.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick.